everybody.
We're back.
We are back.
Back.
I am Fox.
And I am Cherry.
Welcome back.
I always say my name wrong. Because it's supposed to be like Cherry.
Oh, yes.
Like that, right? But I always
So
say
a nice little
Cherry.
French spin into it.
Cherry.
Fox. Fox.
Yeah. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Sweet Cherry Podcast. If you are new, welcome. If you are old, welcome back.
Yes. Nice to have all.
Yes. Keep on watching. And like I always say, I'm gonna stop saying like I always say. But this is gonna be that time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you're on YouTube, also you can catch us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and Apple Podcasts, and other podcast streaming platforms. Just search up Sweet Cherry Podcast, and you'll find us around. Yeah. And guys,
yeah, you will.
And you definitely want to head on over to our Patreon page where we have other episodes that we do not air on the regular streaming platforms. There's also behind the scene footages. There's unreleased
Lost files.
archives. Lost files.
Yeah.
And there's just other things. So head on over to our Patreon, support us, and check out the goods over there. And the topics are a bit more spicier. A little more spicier, you know. So here I am.
Here we are.
Ready.
It's ready.
Would you date a recently single person?
If he was like in a long-term relationship, like a marriage or like something serious.
Yeah.
I would, but I wouldn't. I would try to not take him seriously,
Okay.
so that I don't get, because I'm definitely the rebound.
Yeah.
I'm most likely the rebound. So I would most likely just not take him. Try not to catch feelings, and because that's most likely what's gonna happen. You're gonna end up getting hurt because he's obviously still hurt. It's all fresh.
Or what if they end up getting back together?
Exactly. That's a big possibility too.
Uh-huh.
So, just have fun. Just go in with it. I would if I could, just as long as I keep that mentality that this is just for fun. And that's it, because he's most likely going to go right back to her, or he's still going to be, into her, whatever, So that's where I would go. But if I was obviously not looking to just have fun, then I'm, not going to pursue you.
Sorry.
If I'm not able to do that. Am I boring you?
No, I just had to. My lungs needed some air, extra air.
Yeah, I mean, if I wasn't able, like, if I'm not able to do that, if I'm not able to separate, we're just having fun, then me catching feelings, then I'm just not going to date you.
I agree with everything you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would date you, but with the anticipation of it not lasting long.
Yeah.
And it is what it is. But if I was the type of person that want a relationship, and I would not venture into that, because at the end of the day you are going to get hurt.
Yeah.
I don't think,
what also ends up happening too, like, sometimes I feel like when you go into something like that, not trying to catch feelings and not trying to, what if that person really ends up liking you? You know what I mean? Like, it could happen.
well, so I guess so. Obviously, let me just change it then. I would go in anticipating that it's not going to go anywhere, but if it happened to, I would be open to it.
You would embrace it, okay?
Yeah,
because you know how
might be open to it,
Might.
depending on the situation, and
definitely depending on how everything goes.
Yeah.
Maybe the ex is still trying to creep in there, or they're still contacting each other.
There's a lot that would have to factor in, because I would have to know about their relationship. Are they friendly? Do they still keep in contact? And do they have kids? Like, because if they have kids, that's even harder.
Yeah, that's very important.
So a lot of factors. Now, if it was just a regular, like they were married or they were in a long-term relationship, no kids, then that's different. But once kids are
it just makes it
in
harder.
The story, it's a lot.
It just makes it more intense.
Yeah, I probably would steer clear.
Yeah, and you ever notice when you act nonchalant, you're just like, that's when they want you more. That's when they want you more.
Yeah, I think so. But I think that's with everybody.
Yeah. You're still gonna get hurt if
like,
they end up having feelings.
It's just like they were like, if they acted nonchalant, that's just the challenge accepted.
Yeah. That's true.
I'm gonna make you love me, and I'm gonna leave you after. No, I'm only joking. But yeah, because I think a lot of people always want, what they really can't have.
Yeah, it's a challenge.
Or it's a challenge to get it, and if they want it bad enough, they're gonna focus and trying to get it.
To get it,
yeah. So, a lot of different aspects play a role in whether or not I would date someone that's just recently single.
You would have to know everything about their past relationship,
right? But if they're, like I said, if there's no kids involved, and I think it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
But again, I still have to know the dynamic of the relationship and the breakup. Like, if it was a bad breakup, and there's probably no chance of them ever getting back together because the breakup was so bad, then that's different. But I would still go into it not anticipating it being something long term.
Yeah. But I think that's the smartest thing to do.
If it happened to be and it turned out that way, then, because there are people that cannot be single. Like, they don't know how to be single. So like, they just go from one relationship to the next relationship because they need the comfort of somebody, so that's also a different situation also, because it's not that you're the rebound. They just don't
like being
alone.
They're not comfortable being alone. Right. Yeah.
So there's like different aspects.
I'm actually one of those people
that can't be alone. Yeah.
And so is the person I'm with.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not even, I don't know if it's that I can't be alone. I'm just, the thought of it. What happened?
Is it like J-Lo?
Yeah. Yep. She's like that too, right? Yeah. I think it's just the thought of being alone.
Or if you are, it's for a very short period of time.
Yeah. It's not for a long time. Just because it's just the thought of being alone. Because I've always had someone, I feel like it would be depressing. I think that's my thought process on it.
Okay.
Like, I would be really depressed and sad, missing probably the person that I was just with, whatever.
Okay.
And that didn't work out. Yeah. So,
but you were alone for some time, before you got with your partner now. I mean, you were alone, but kind of not alone. But,
right. It wasn't. It was like I was not really alone. Right. I had someone. So I don't think it needs to be like somebody, like an actual relationship. It just needs to be somebody there.
Someone there.
And that sounds crazy. I don't know. I mean,
I can understand it, and I do get it.
I never tried it to say like, because some people say they love being alone, and it's when you find yourself.
I think I would definitely enjoy being alone.
Okay. I never.
I mean, I would like, obviously, I would like a partner, and but I think I could be alone.
I never.
I don't think
I
it
never.
would bother me like
Okay.
I need to have somebody in my life.
Yeah, yeah.
I need to have somebody. Yeah, no.
I just I don't know. I feel like I never had that. So maybe I would be okay being alone. I've always had someone.
Mhm.
So it was, you know,
I don't.
I would always meet someone after. So
Well,
I
no,
didn't
I've been
give
single.
myself enough time
Mhm.
to even say like maybe I would like it, you know? Maybe
Right.
I'll, you know, it'll just be all about me now and
Right. I mean, I've been with
But-
my partner for so long, so but prior to my partner, um, you know, I dated and there was periods where I was alone. Like I wasn't dating anyone. I wasn't talking to anybody and I was just fine. I was doing my own thing, working,
yeah.
hanging out with my
Hanging out with your
friends,
friends, yeah.
whatever. So it didn't even bother me. Now, like if I will, you know, for whatever reason things didn't work out, I think I would still be fine.
I don't know. Like me, but I probably I don't know. I would want to that's how I've always been.
Mhm.
But I don't know like, you know, how I would be if I
Right.
actually gave it a shot if I would have ever given it a shot. You
Shot.
know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
I may, you know, probably would have liked it, but I don't know. Maybe I would have done some real soul searching and found out like who is Fox really? You know, people
am
find
I?
themselves and yeah,
Who am
all
I?
that stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
or catch up on some stuff that I wanted to do that I didn't get
Gets
to do, and
right.
just
Yeah, I think that's what I always say. Like if I ever became single, it would be like I'm gonna take the time to do everything that I didn't get the
to do.
chance to do, or go back to doing things that I loved that I stopped.
Mhm.
I always say like that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
So I'll be busy with making myself happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Happier.
Yeah.
Or, you know, whatever. Yeah, that's what I always say. Like, I'm gonna go back and do this, or start doing this, or, you know,
Yeah.
do things that I didn't get to do because I didn't never lived on my own. I never traveled on my own, so I would probably do.
I lived on my own for a nice time, and it was
Right.
nice. It was good.
Yeah,
I did have that.
I think it's good to experience it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even even if you have to experience it at an older age. I think it would be nice to experience. Not that I'm looking to experience. I'm happy here, but you know, like that's one thing that I always say. Like, oh, I wish I did was live on my own, or
Yeah.
you know, have a roommate, but
Yeah.
not in a relationship. Like
sharing a house with
Yeah,
your
yeah,
man,
yeah,
like
yeah.
a home with your man.
Yeah, because if you're sharing a home with your partner, that's different than sharing a home with a roommate, a friend, or
yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Mhm. Totally different responsibilities
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
And you're like you're in a relationship, so you're concerned on satisfying your partner
Mhm.
and making things right and this, that, and the other. And I think like if you're living with someone else,
Nah, it's your turn to cook tonight. Oh, your turn to clean the bathroom. I ain't cooking shit tonight. for
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah. You don't have to do those things. Like
Oh my
now,
God, excuse me.
you know, like you can help out. You can do that. Your roommate, you know, maybe it's your turn to cook.
Yeah. Well, I mean, still, even if you have a partner, like
Yeah, but if they don't cook,
there's
then,
that's different. But what if your roommate doesn't cook?
I guess we're ordering tonight.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think, yeah, I think I'd be fine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know.
I would take the time to do, you know.
Yeah.
After I've cried my brains out,
Right.
and been sad, and then pick myself up off the floor,
Right.
and then
right.
you know, time to carry on with your life. But yeah,
I think at this point in this age, you know, this time of my life, I think I would definitely want to try being alone. I
yeah,
wouldn't want to just, you know, try to
Jump
plus I have a
in.
kid now, you know, it's different. So
Yeah,
I don't think I would just want to be jumping into dating somebody. I would
Mhm.
want to probably take I would want to take that time and experience that to see what see what it feels like if I actually enjoy time alone and just being by myself and for a while. I think I would, regardless. I think I'm gonna need it, regardless whether I wanted that or not.
Right.
I would think I would need.
Need
I
that
would
break.
definitely need it, even if I didn't like it. And if I didn't like it, then if I wanted to start dating, fine. But I would have to, especially having a kid too. It just changes things. You don't want to just
you're not
start
gonna be
dating people left and
bringing
right.
people around. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I was that person.
If that was the case, I don't think I'd ever introduce, unless I know it's like gonna be super serious.
Well, you gotta know,
and then that's a different story.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, you don't need to meet them. They don't need to meet you, and
you don't even need to see them at all. At all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe I'll show you a picture if you ask, but other than that, I'm not showing you.
Yeah, like there's no need for all of that.
Yeah.
Just you're here for me.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. I agree with that. And having and dating someone that just recently got out of a relationship.
Yeah.
Because it's a touchy.
Yeah, you're just they're just basically looking for you're the rebound. So you have to know that,
right.
and then just act accordingly. Like, are you gonna put yourself through all of what you're gonna the pain to try to get them and to get them to want you? And are you gonna put yourself through that whole or are you just gonna accept that this is what it is and just have fun with it?
Yeah,
just have fun, and that's it.
That's the best mentality, to just be like, this is just fun.
Yeah,
plain and simple. Like,
yeah,
don't get your hopes
anything
up.
Else, you're gonna get hurt. Possibly.
Yeah. There's a high chance,
especially 90% chance.
If it's wasn't the worst breakup in the world,
and there's a chance they might get back.
There's probably a good chance that they get back together,
and then you're gonna end up crying, and then wanting to beat people up.
Yeah,
that's a lot of negativity.
Yeah, it's not even worth it either. Like,
no,
all that energy.
No, because
at the end of the day, if someone wants to be with you, they're gonna be with you.
Yeah, yeah,
and
they're gonna do whatever it takes to be with you, even if it's hard.
Right.
Depending on the situation, they're still, they're gonna do what they gotta do. To make it work.
I agree.
To make it happen.
I agree. I think when you really like someone, you go out of your way to, let it be known, or let them know that you want to be with them, and
not take any chances of losing them.
Yeah. So, you just like stalk their whole life. Like, I love you. I want to be with you.
I want to be a part of your skin.
I'll never let go, Jack.
All of that. All of that lovey-dovey stuff.
Oh, excuse me.
You're gonna try your hardest to get them.
Yeah, but don't trust. Don't trust a person that just got out of a relationship, and they're like, especially if they act like they're so hard into you.
Yeah, because then you know that they're
really trying hard just to get over whatever.
They're trying to get hard. I mean, they're trying to get hard. They're trying to get hard.
That too.
I'm sure they try to do that too. They're trying really hard to get over
their
their
last. Yeah,
exactly.
And
maybe they do have good intentions, because they may really have good intentions. Like, I really want to put my energy in this new person, and I'm really gonna try, but it's depending on their background. It's gonna be a flop. I'm so boring you today.
I don't know why.
Is it the coquito?
Maybe. What did you put in it?
What did you put in
my eyes? What's in this? I'm really kidding. Yeah, but go in with your guard up.
Yeah,
it's gonna be for fun, and I think it would be. I would go in it for fun, and that's it.
Yeah,
don't
just go in it with that mentality. Just don't go with it and go into it with a I'm gonna marry this person or he or she's gonna fall in love with me. Like, don't.
I really
Don't
like
do it.
them. Like,
Yeah,
don't.
don't
Oh,
do that to
really?
yourself.
If you really like them, just don't even bother.
Just don't walk away. Turn the opposite way.
Yeah,
That's
right
when you-
away.
yeah, that's when you should definitely run right then and there.
Yeah, because then you might
Don't even do it to yourself.
call me in like a year. If you're still single in a year,
Yeah, a year's a good time.
if you're still single in a year and I'm single and we vibed or whatever, and we really want to give it a shot, then I think
Yeah.
go ahead. But other than that, because I think a year is sufficient enough time to be like over the person and moved on and go,
It's definitely
If-
enough time.
if it was not, if you don't have kids together and stuff like that, like if it's just a relationship was just the two of you.
Yeah. That's a year is definitely
yeah.
enough time, I think. For them to at least start dating again,
Right, dating seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have kids and stuff, it may take longer than definitely.
Yeah, because kids play,
Yeah, a big role.
I don't. It's hard. Well, this would be another topic, but
Let's write that down.
with someone with someone with kids, like dating someone that has a kid.
Yeah.
Dating that someone that has a kid and just recently got out of the relationship with the baby mama. What if the kid is like 5 months old?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no, don't even bother.
Oh, man. Don't
just run.
Yeah,
turn around and run away.
Certain situations.
Yeah.
But you know what? A lot of people don't know this at young ages. You know what I'm saying? And they go but you know what? Listen, that's what life is about. Learning lessons and and doing your best to not.
I'm like, they're definitely gonna get back together.
Yeah, the baby is.
They're gonna
God.
They're gonna get together and break up a bunch of probably a few times before.
Yeah, definitely. I would not. 5 months old. Hell no, no way. Yeah. And why aren't you guys together? That would be a big question for me. Like, how are you not with her? She just had your baby.
Yeah.
So,
and that would be like a red flag.
Yeah, a huge red flag for me.
Well, it depends. It depends
on what happened.
Yeah.
But
it depends on the situation.
Seriously, like, what could have happened that you're not with her?
You guys just had a kid.
Yeah, you just had a baby. That doesn't sound good.
They don't need to be together for him to take care of the kid.
Yeah. But that would be you would have to see all that.
Yeah, but that's just a chance I'm not willing.
To take. No way.
No offense, but yeah, I would have to just guard myself.
My God, it's still imagine her. Forget about it. No way.
But what if they what if she's like one of those girls like, oh, you still with my man, and they're not together?
Oh God.
And but they still mess around,
Yeah. Yes.
Because there's those relationships where they're not together, but they still
that's horrible.
They still mess around because
and there's a lot of relationships. Yeah. But it's because then it's like nobody can move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, those situations like that, you don't even want to.
Yeah.
Too risky, too touchy. You don't want to get into that.
Yeah.
Don't even get yourself involved.
Yeah, that's just a headache.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big one.
You're gonna be battling over with a girl that just had a kid with somebody.
Yeah, like you're gonna lose.
Yeah,
like it's just regardless. It's whatever. It's gonna be bad.
Yeah,
matter. It's just not gonna be good. Clear. Yeah, it's not worth it.
And if you're gonna mess around, like we were saying, with someone that's recently single, ask questions because you don't want to end up getting hurt, and like putting a lot of time and effort into the relationship, and they're not really ready to move fully on or give you 100% because they just got out of a 100% relationship,
Yeah, so definitely ask or do some
research.
Some research of your own.
There are ways.
Yes, many ways. Exactly. And then that's it. And finds out what you need to find out.
Yeah.
That's it.
Just beware. And
yeah.
But you could do it. You could date somebody and just date with your eyes open,
Yes.
Don't have those blinders on.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it could happen. It can. And it could be a lovely thing. It could be beautiful. And nobody got hurt. And then you could just walk away and go your separate ways. It'll be a nice memory for both you and him.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Or her.
Yeah.
Whoever
it is that's involved. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So that is it. Let us know. Would you is dating someone that's recently single a good idea?
Yeah. What do you guys
have you been recently single and dated someone and moved on, or did you end up going back to your ex?
Or is it happening to you
right now? Are you the one dating someone or seeing the person? Are you the one seeing the person that just got out of the relationship, or are you the one that just got out the relationship and seeing someone new?
Or are you the one that just got out of the relationship and now your man or your woman is seeing somebody?
Ooh.
Yes. And you wanna let's just hear about it.
Yes, that's good. Give us the tease. I know. And how do you feel?
Yeah.
About it as well? Are you sad? Are you gonna cry? No, it's not.
That's horrible.
I'm only joking. I'm only joking.
That's funny though.
I got that from a movie.
Yeah, no, you did.
She's All That. It's such an old movie. Like a teen movie.
I remember that movie.
And she goes, "You're not gonna cry, are you?" She makes yeah. It was like perfect timing for that.
It was.
You're the one crying while we're laughing. I'm only joking. Oh shit. All right, guys. That is it. Thanks for watching.
Yes.
Comment in the comments. Let us know the situation. And like I said earlier, if you're on YouTube, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment, of course. We want to hear from you.
Yes.
And don't forget to follow us on Spotify. Support us on Patreon. Patreon.com. Sweet Cherry. Let's go. Show the love, show the support. And you can also find us on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and other streaming services. Just check it out. And we'll catch you on the next one.
Yes, guys.
Later.